just went from real quiet to real loud, like the music had a transition or something. That's amazing. Fucking love music, bro. I hope you guys are doing well. What's going on? It's your boy here talking and shit on the internet once again, representing as Form 42 on YouTube. So, I'm sorry the camera's not on. Yeah. Bitches. Pass the brick, bitches. What you say, what you know, how I'm finna end the flow. Coming back with I know how I'm rolling with the syllables. Get it when I'm spitting with the crack I'm throwing. I be cracking on his head when I'm spitting off the flow. Wake it up and dope. Better get it with a pause. Wake it up with quotes. Gonna say all I want. Freestyle at home. Freestyle at home. Make it up how I want. How I want. Gonna rule the dough. Wanna hit it with the potion that no. Oh, yeah, I might be twisting something devil. Mix them though. Hey, got the THC, the CBD all in my hopes. Looking at the quote. Looking what I wrote. Looking at what you say. Goal is like a post. Gonna pass it when I had it. The magic go. Yeah. Hey, you guys ever see that picture on the internet? Here, check it. Give you some fucking digital imagery here. You ever seen this picture before? Look at this. I'm gonna open it up in a bigger menu here. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. What the fuck is that? No one ever talks about this, bro. No one ever talks about this, bro. Look at all these guts. Look at these guts. Look at. Alright? Imagine if this one here wasn't shaved, or was shaved. Right? Imagine if this one here was shaved. Alright? I think that whoever owns these goats, and owns this tree, I think that they like to play favorites. Good sir. I think that they only shaved some of their goats. I personally would not do business with that man. He only shaved some of his goats. He didn't shave all his goats. I believe if you were going to allow all of your goats to climb the tree, like, look, you don't see any unshaven goats not somewhere fucking wicked. This goat has his own spot. He's shaded up. Look at this goat over here, man. Hi. So see, okay? My frame gets in the camera lens sometimes. I'm really liking how the setup is coming together. Very nice. I'm gonna do the workout here in a little while. I'm waiting for the door though. Low key, I actually. So, yeah. Anyway, what's up with this, eh? Alright, fucking. I didn't complete anything. Because I'm bad. I'm bad, so everybody I get paired up with, equally bad. Just to make it worse. Matchmaking. U.S. Embassy key. Groundskeeper shack. That's where we're going. Damn, bro, my guy's wrist is broken in. Bro, it hurts. Literally, it hurts to just put my hand, my left hand, like his left hand, for a second. It hurts. It hurts right up my index finger. I'm not kidding. We, like, feel something with me here. Our guy, bro, built different. We're not the same. Look, I don't want to try the right wrist. I feel like I'm gonna puncture myself trying to get the right wrist like that, bro. Yo, I get cramps, baby. Whatever you want to call them, I'll just call them cramps. I just go forward with it. I play pretty well. Fucking Wednesday afternoon. Bruh. I just remembered I actually have a very important match to attend to. It's not like an interview or anything, just let me check my fucking Instagram here. Some babe is gonna post pics. Hot as.
Welcome to Al Mazrah. Explore, secure intel, and loot.
I got notification.
To new missions.
I mean, she's getting a notification. Hey, want some wood? Life is a highway, and I'm high. What's your name? God damn it. God damn it. God damn it. I thought that I had my setup, real setup like, on my phone, because I was literally up all night getting it all fixed, changed up, making it look better. Camera just crashed. God damn it. There you go. And I go to use it, and nothing was in front of me the way I wanted it to be. It was all literally like, there's a small portion of my camera that here, something to look at. There's a small portion of my camera, game content, that's like cut off from what I use to mount my camera, because I use a hand board, like a fingerboard. I just use it as like a tripod, and it's really awesome. It's stable. You look, it won't fucking go anywhere, bro. It's great, and I can throw it up everywhere. Like, I have it set up, I hang it off of stuff when I do the VR stream. It's literally just hanging off of something I installed into like a nook. It's like the easiest thing. It's super low maintenance. I love it. Alright, now let's go find ourselves a smorgasbord. We're gonna extract this game, so our guy's gonna eat. I'm gonna keep an eye out. Sometimes you can find pizza in the houses. Sometimes there's food. And so far there's only one slice of pizza that I've found. And I mean, considering that everything else is looting items, like you have to sell the rations. Your guy has no choice. Like you're basically a combine soldier. You cannot eat. You cannot drink. None of this is for us.
TAC map to locate contracts awarding cash.
It's so crazy. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's not crazy like crazy. It's like crazy like wow. That's like very fitting. So I like it that way. But all to bring it all back. Yeah, I've only found one building with a slice of pizza in it that you could technically say, or that you could eat. Is that auto stack? There we go. There's this delay from opening something to auto stacking, and it's just a little too slow for me. Like just too slow enough. Like it just feels like a missed keyframe, and so I get in the habit of like adjusting my shit for that. I don't know where that came from. Don't ask me what happened. Got the watch. It's nice having the turtle shell. I gotta check something. Now, if I keep mono at trip, I'm just wondering if it changes how the channel sends the sound. I used to have these really awesome headphones. They were really cool. It was like facial stuff. I got it off of wish.com. I could try to find it. It was basically like if you had whoa. Fucking, what do you mean? What? They reduced the stacking size of watches? Are you shitting me? Fuck out of here with that shit. That's... Fuck you, Activision. What do you mean? The watch? That's the closest to actual loot you had. And you fucked it up. Bro, there's no reason to keep any watches now. Look, it only loots up to 2,400. I'm better waiting off on grabbing some pure and just fucking... now we gotta go and do the fucking NPC grind to get all our money. Like, liquor doesn't stack. It's only worth 500. Like, it's not worth it. That's so stupid. All the way down to 3, too. Like, what a dumb fucking move. That's their solution. Is to, like, target the legitimate mechanic that was working. Right? Looting. Okay. Grab watches. Go loot watches. Who can't carry 10 watches? Who can't carry 50 watches? You ever see a guy walk around with a coat? Man, this thing has strap. Look at my legs, bro. This thing has straps all over it. You can't tell me that my guy cannot hang a couple watches off him while he's traveling around. He could have 30 watches on him, bro. Yo, life before the internet, people used to actually have to, like, carry their fucking weight. I don't know what kind of fucking conditioning that the Activision employees have, but they just don't comprehend, like, what actual strength is. Or, like, I just feel like our guy is just meant to feel like he's rolled as a level 1 character all the way through the board. Like, that's not real. There's no immersion in that. I'm a running slime now. I'm literally a running slime because I cannot be smarter than the NPCs. What NPC can't just have himself roll drop? Guy over there. I don't even give a fuck if he kills me now. I'm so upset by this. What NPC couldn't just roll drop $2,400 when I need $2,400 at that point? You know what I mean? Like, every single time, 100 times out of 100. A 100 times out of 100. I swear to God, bro. I'm gonna just go and shoot the bad guys, make them drop 2,400 bucks. I'm not gonna carry the watches. Are you kidding me? I could roll for better weaponry. I could roll for all sorts of stuff. All I have to do is be engaging. But the thing is, what happened to the solo play? What happened to the solo play? Because this was gonna be good. Activision, look at what we had. Look at what I had here for you. I'm all grown up and I'm fly as a motherfucker. I'm not gonna continue walking around with 3 watches. Are you kidding me? Who walks around with 3 watches? Old watch is still gonna be worth like 10 bucks. Still gonna be stacking to it's probably down to 3 as well. Like, what a dumb move. What a dumb move. I'll be damned if I would ever be the poster boy for fucking boosting and like garbaging it. Oh no! Turtle shell. Ah, boys, can we talk this out? No, not at all. Ah. Jesus, fucking rabid mole. Came right into that fucking hole and I just saw the mole. I just started punching. What can I say? Go first. Well, anyway, back to Weenie Hut Jr. we go. Ugh. What a dumb update. Did they even... give us update notes? Tracking known issues? No, you're not. Don't lie to us, Activision. You're not tracking any known issues. The duplication glitch still exists. G-walking still exists. All that's happened is that you've reduced the carrying capacity for legitimate gameplay. That's all you've done. Are you kidding me? You're so out of touch, Activision. It's laughable. It's fucking laughable. Ha 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 ha. Like, I hope that your blood pressure is raising by listening to me. I'm trying to make a change. Ha 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 ha. You fucking dunce cap, lab coat wearing monkey. You know what? All the Oompa Loompas just go back to the chocolate factory, I guess, right? You know? Just fucking keep making the issue. Keep escalating the problem. Anyway. Shadow banned for not cheating. Someone explain how shadow bans work, because I am shadow banned and never cheated in COD. It doesn't make sense. There's a Trovo. What's Trovo? I feel like I've heard of that website. Profile does not look like a VA. Currently on an appeal with Volvo. Activision, you're gay. Big gay. That's how I'm ending it. You know what? You can hate me if you want, but you cannot say that everything else I said was wrong because you hate me. Okay? Okay. So, gonna go on over here to Epic Games real quick. Yep. See you later, Steam. Yeah, so I got a little bit of work done off stream yesterday on the project. I finished the room and I started working on the other area where I do my workouts. So I'm gonna show that, and then I'm actually gonna go and do the workout, and then I'm gonna come back and we'll work a little bit like legitimately on this. And yeah, I'll make a day of it. Fucking think about it. You know, you might want to stick around. You probably should leave. There's a lot of stuff to do. Have you pooped yet? Good coffee, my boy. I'm a living Dilbert. I feel. So yeah, basically yesterday was a lot of fun. I ran an overlay program over Call of Duty, um and was just basically fucking with the kernel. We saw hilarious frame drops. I don't mean like frame dropping. I mean like legitimately it like halved the clock thread because there were just so many. I'm assuming it was just error codes of like caution and not like insta ban error codes. Like I triggered the ricochet anti cheat. Like you could tell, you could tell something was going through my PC very quick. And it wasn't the game at that point. Something was overriding um different stuff. Like the mouse was getting booted out of the game. It was clicking into other softwares, basically like the ricochet anti cheat, like because it was activating a search, and because it's at kernel level, um that has to start with the refresh clock. So the refresh clock has to reset, and then it has the override that has to go in and then say, yeah, one of these things, one of those things that we're gonna override. That's another kernel level program, but we're overriding it because we're fucking Ricochet, Call of Duty, Activision 666 420 XXX asterisk. And on top of that, don't you know that your boy also managed to get through the game, only getting kind of virtually molested. So you know what? Matchmaking algorithms still top notch. Gotta love it. The rabid dogs that continue to queue. I salute you, but only halfway. Just so you know. Anyway, so that's what happened yesterday, right? So the software that I used, in case you're curious and you don't want to be clicking around, I'm not gonna make it a mystery for you. It's called DPET. Uh, you could get this on different on different like launcher applications than Steam. I don't really know any, but it's just a really simple way to let China in your computer. So I use that to test the anti-cheat of Call of Duty right now. I also use it because it's fucking awesome and it's totally worth having it at kernel level, bro. I'll salute you halfway. You know what I mean? You hate on a software because it just feels like it's developed by a worker from Foxconn. Go fuck yourself. The guy from Foxconn, a better worker than you are. Go fuck yourself again. It's like that, bro. Every day you gotta put the work in if you're gonna be doing anything. And when it comes to these guys coming out with Activision, bro, they got like 1,500 people working on that shit. You can't tell me that I should be letting 1,500 people into my sex life. So why should I be letting them into my hard drive? Explain that away. Go ahead, explain that away. There's one. I'm waiting for it. There's no gender inequality or sexual inequality there. I'm just saying my body is a temple, just like my computer is. I would let anybody who needs to be in my computer be in my computer if they needed to be in my computer. I've got no problem with that. I stream with all my shit. I'm here, like you want me, you need me, bro. I'll pull up in a Volvo any day. Uh, so yeah, what was I doing previously on? And for so here is, I mean, where is freaking? Ah, how did I just do? God damn. Ah, I've never done it this way. Never moved. It's about as intuitive as you'd want. So here's the idea. So I've got this in place so that when so instead of like having like a fog, I want the rooms to just all uncover all at once as you enter the room, right? Because of my game idea, which I'm not sure if I've really verbally expressed yet, but it sits rent free in my head. Anyway, so what we've got here is a like it's gonna be my own fog of war. I'm just gonna group all these items here so that whenever you enter the room, they basically just disappear. They'll disappear. The reason for that, two things. One, because in different scenarios, I want there to be rooms that are going to be repopulated by enemies, and I don't want player to be able to see that. So I want to have that layer over top that will recover after they go, and I want it to be much more aggressive than like a regular fog of war. You know, where like everything is just like monochrome outside, and then you got like got your face there. You know, like I don't really want that because this will serve me much better for what I'm trying to do with the isometric um free camera idea, because the idea is that like it's gonna be a fixed isometric angle, um but you're gonna have the camera angle shift based on where you go, and it's all going to have a fixed angle when you go through. There's not going to be any free camera, um and for me that's the easiest way to do this right now, because otherwise I'm bad and I'll be real bad. I don't want to be real bad. I just want to be like, you know, so this will work. So yeah, this is going to be what my fog is file here, and the idea with that is that you'll be able to see where a building is and where it ends, and you'll always be able to see the shape of the building that you're in when you're inside. You just won't be able to see in each individual room, and then at times while you're doing well, there's going to be an opportunity to see hidden areas like this that otherwise you may not be. That's going to be the tip. It's going to be that you don't have, or it's going to be like how they're hidden. I guess not really so much tip, but an idea of um, a frame based on a building, things like that. Um, and yeah, maybe a pitfall. Think about it like that, you know, like level two. Maybe there'll be a pitfall on level two, and then when you're in level one, but you're in the room beside that room, after you've uncovered that room, you'll be able to see the pitfall in the outline of the frame, and then when you're on the second level, like you'll be able to see that same pitfall room, but you won't see the below it. You'll just see where that hole is, and that will be so. That's kind of the idea. And then once you walk in, the roof above you will all disappear. So it's the thing with this is that it's knowing that this is how I'm doing it now. It's going to serve its purpose because I'll be able to keep everything within like a relatively small area, and I'll be able to have lots of loading screens. And because I'll have lots of loading screens, minimal data, um, the load will be much easier to maintain game, especially if it's going to be running with any sort of JSON file attached to it. Having mass amounts of data stored for like a single JSON file session, like between loading screens or however that would work, it it gets it becomes a burden on your CPU pretty quick. So doing it this way, you'll be able to have that opportunity to constantly refresh at the clock level and minimize which trees are being accessed. And my boy, I'm just talking about optimizing my shit at this point. From here, I'm basically just making Hamtaro. So if you want to make my game before me, like there's it goes off. I'm making Hamtaro. Ham Heartbreak, that one. I mean, it's based on Call of Duty. Don't get me wrong. This game is going to be nuts. I'm so excited for it. I'm happy. I'm really happy with the first set of assets. They seem to be easy enough to put together, and I like how the scaling is working. Scaling is working pretty. I mean, it could be going a little bit smoother, but it is what it is. I'm happy with it. Just like over time, I'll figure out a little bit more of like how I want it. But yeah, he's good for now. There's things like I'm thinking I might actually make all walls a little bit higher, like maybe because I have to make a defined size. And then once I make a defined size, then I can make a half size, and then I'll have the scale of a full and a half. And then from a full and a half, I can start making other measurements that I need, right? But I need a point of reference. And so this was my point of reference, and I just feel like it came up a little short. I'm kind of running into that obstacle constantly. I want things in the game to feel bigger, but at the same time, I don't want to increase bit size. So, what I'm thinking is that I need to commit to making things more bigger, especially if I'm going to be committing to having more smaller cells. So that's going to mean like instead of like this desk being broken up into four pieces, which is this one here, I should have in my mind broken it up into maybe nine pieces, where it would be three stacks of three. Right now it's two stacks of three, and yeah, four stacks of six. Well, it's 16 by we're doing it this way. It's 16 by 8. Uh, or no, it's 32 by 16 right now, and I feel like especially with a door sitting around that same bit range, and it's come out to feel smaller. I feel like what I need to do in its entirety is commit to making everything bigger by splitting up the tile piece of one to literally make it bigger. The door is only one block in width. Um, I realistically could have it blocks in width so that it's defined at a here, right? And then at that point, because see the thing is, it's funny because there's bits and then there's your height, and only thing that matters is your height because your height defines your aspect ratio. And if you have a bit height that's different than the aspect ratio, then you have all sorts of error. You have like passive visual error, like parts of the screen being cut off. You have, like based on your FOV, you can have all sorts of screen tearing happening, especially if you're working with texturing. Um, so with that in mind, um, so with that in mind, got like maybe 20 takes where you just run out of fuel, right? Um, I kind of forgot what I was. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. So, but that's the thing is it will lessen the quality and overall life of the game. So that would be a wasted product. It would be wasted time. I don't want to do it that way. I would much rather do it correctly. So before I even get into making a character, I have to have decided what my bit height is going to be defined as for my point of reference. My point of reference would be 1 floor worth of walls. How high I want the walls to be, in conjunction with everything else that is around it, the deck, doors, the dude. But the dude has to be able to fit through the door, and the door has to still be able to fit in the wall. So, yeah. Somebody said an object. If I open it up, I can just it. What is that at? It's at 8. Right? So if I'm doubling, that's to be, which is max. Oh, that's quite a bit larger though. I brought it down to. I don't think that this will fit the scale. Yeah, I'm boned. Well, it doesn't matter too much. I kind of had it in my head already that this area was going to be significantly different than the playing area. Like this is more of like a tutorial zone, and then the levels are going to be accessed by a terminal, and then you go into the terminal, and then you start levels, and then you turn to this point. Why, you may ask? Game design. That's why. Yeah. So that's the idea here. So I'm okay to like keep going for now, but I need to remember going forward that I wanna upgrade my bit count to commit. I think it's gonna be kind of funny. Like it'll be a good contrast between Hub Zone, where it's very much rooted in more realistic, gonna be like blockhouse activity. Because that's why I base it off my own area right now, is because off from it, it also made sense because it's reality. I'm right there. I could reference it so easy. It's not done yet. You know, I have all these data to put in over here along the side, but that's all gonna come. Like I'm gonna do that as I. But yeah, so all I really need with this is before I forget. So like yes, I will make a character at this size so that he just fits through that door and life. But no, I won't be happy about it. Also I'm gonna move that door back over. I don't really know what I was kind of fool. This is where I am sitting. I'm literally sitting right like that back where that wall is in cameras. That back there. That dehumidifier right there. That's right. Pretty good, eh? See, this way, like the way I'm doing it now, also, I'm gonna be honest. It's a bit of a cop out so that I can release it quickly because like I could pull this together. Like I've got to put the hub together. I got to code it when I need to code it for the hub, which this software is literally designed to make that as easy and retardant to my own stupidity as possible. Um, and then I just need to do the level that you go into. Then I can just fucking delete. Then it's just like proof of concept game. Here's the demo or whatever. Like an EA, and then I can like just friggin' 1 day a week. 1 day a week, just be right here with you. Just throw a level together, put it on, and then fucking live it. Do that for like a month. Then before you know it, I got a 5 level game. It's proof of concept, first game product, EA. EA was completed. I finished my EA protection, and fucking Bob's your uncle, but for now, I still need to put all these Lego bricks together, and I still need to make my little monster house. And then once the monster house is made, then I can start really talking shit about what goes on in the monster house. But hey, till then, let's do the monster match. Yep. All right. So anyway, what I need to do is figure out first bit of code that I figure out how to make light. Okay, but that's going to file. I guess only some blocks would be. That's why. Bulb. Eyedropper. Oh, color. It's already. this of color. But the question is, name note them. So if I take assuming the first thing I shouldn't assume, I should probably learn software more, but I'm gonna go for my morning workout. May as well fuck it up. Um, if I could figure out how to do this. Roland need to if it's as intuitive as I think it, then all I need to do group name bulb or do two. Actually, probably bulb two. I think attach point. No, it can't be because it would only be. Oh, actually, saved as. Never mind. All right. Help me, Justin. The editor tools pin. Uh huh. Uh huh. Fucking Activision, dude. I'm so mad. Just such a dumb move. You've got game meta breaking glitches, and what you choose to do is reduce the amount of watches people carry. It's just such a move in the wrong direction because now more people are going to be like, fuck it, I'm going to cheat. They're going to be like, fuck you, Activision. I'm cheating now because of what you've done. Because watches were the only saving grace. If you were a solo looter, all you really had to get away with was a pocket full of watches. You know? You wouldn't want to, like, go take on the Juggernaut shit. You wouldn't want to go take on Stronghold and shit. Weapons case. Fuck that. Grab the watches and, like, maybe find expensive wine. Holding a bottle of wine, a stack of 10 watches, and, like, just dropping rations everywhere was the go-to. You can't stack the liquor bottles, so every once in a while, like, yeah, you'd have to pick up the $3 liquor bottle, but you could drop it to pick up 10 more watches. Now, now there's no point. Now you can only carry up to $2,400 of watches. It makes me so furious, dude, because it was the only saving grace. How the hell is one player going to accumulate 1,200 in-game currency legitimately without head glitching to fucking destroy the bad guys? Now, now you got a head glitch and destroy the bad guys. We're right back at fucking Molehill. We're right there. We're right back at it. MP40 or Thompson. It doesn't fucking matter. Like, you just shoot it now. Like, you can't do anything else. You can't go around, flank, get out of the way. None of it even matters now. Because what's the point when you only carry 3 watches per stack? I'm telling you. It was a bad move. Bad move. God damn. It was so good. Just running jackets. Now there's no point to ever loot a jacket. What are you gonna loot a jacket for? Fucking watch. Why would you do that? That's stupid. You're stupid for looking in the jacket for the watch. Basically what they told the game. Don't do that. That's not how it really works. The watches don't appear in the jackets still. You know what? If it was smartphones for 800 and you were running jackets for smartphones and then you reduced down to 3, fine. Fine. Reduce the price of the watch. Keep it at a stack. It's more realistic to have 10 watches on you than have one wartime watch be worth $800. Well, the battle is still currently going on and no one is inhabiting the land. I mean, people are inhabiting the land, but I'm almost done this coffee. I'll move on. I'll get to the workout. But first, what a dumb move, Activision. Activision, you fucked up so hard. Continue to do so. It's not gonna make me want to buy the battle pass. I have less reason to want to continue. Now I only want to play like to do the Riot Shield run, and then get matched up with the fucking idiots you match me up with. Get hassled by your fucking Ricochet anti-cheat because your boy likes to have an overlay while he plays your fucking game. Because guess what? It's 2022 and your game's still bland as fuck to look at. And not only that, but like, all you did was remove a legitimate strategy from the game. What? Running fucking pockets for watches, and it was like, oh, tell me to settle down, and you put the fucking patch out. What? Lower the price, man. Make the watches 400. Bring it back up to 10. Then it stacks up to 5, but it's more realistic. It's more immersive. What's my guy doing? Haggling, showing up with less, expecting the same price? Bruh. I feel like Activision has made my Call of Duty character too entitled. He's too entitled. He thinks that he can make and demand the same price with less quantity of the same quality of product. That's bad for business. He's showing up with less, expecting us to pay the same amount. We're not getting as much. We were expecting more. Fuck. If you weren't ready to pay more, you should have started with the price, not with how much you were going to buy. Now I've got too much here. That's an overstock. They fucked the market up. Activision's always doing this shit, though. You know, you can't even work for the guys. Can't even get a paycheck without having to spend half of it on therapy. At least that's what they say. Fucking talk about watches with an Activision employee, bro. I wouldn't be wearing a watch around here, bro. Man, those things, fucking leave it in the jacket, bud. Just leave it. I don't even want to see an Activision watch. Probably a bunch of blue, like, superstitious motherfuckers. Don't understand business. I'm done. Fuck you, Activision. I'm still mad about that. What a dumb way to friggin' try to balance your game. And all you did was just put it in the favor of people who are actively fucking other people up. The only reason why I even had any money on me and my inventory is permanently fucked up every time I load into the game now is because I queued up in your matchmaking with people who were exploiting your system. It's the only reason. I didn't ask for any money. They dropped the money and told me to pick it up. And not only did I pick it up, but I didn't even realize that they were doing infinite money glitches. I didn't really realize. I mean, like, I thought that something was going on because the guy had a whole bunch of money all of a sudden. But like, I didn't really know what they were doing. I didn't know it was an actual exploit. Fucking, and I definitely didn't know that it was going to impact my character. I thought he was just giving me a bit of money. He just gave me some marked bills I didn't know anything about. And I bought an LTV and we drove off into the sunset. It was a GG in the end. We got away. But that was because I was a good gamer and they were along for the ride with a bunch of money. Get at me. I know I sent you my Twitch after. But yeah, it's just like that. And people are just being like punished mercilessly. And like sought out. The meta is being affected. And none of the exploits are actually being fixed. The money glitch still very much exists. My inventory glitch we saw live, still affected by the inventory glitch. It's so goofy. So goofy. Anyway. Did I do anything here? I do it. I'll get back to it. Could do our work. It's almost 11. I'm V surprised. Alright, so I need step 1, 2, and looks like this. Boy! You're on the toilet, are you? Oh, okay. Alright. Alright, Bixby. Open SoundCloud.